Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the long-awaited return to Terraria. Now, it has been a long time, and I do apologise. And yeah, I've been ill. I had a flu-ish type thing for a couple of weeks, but normally I've had the flu before, and I've still been able to record despite that. But what happened was something far, far worse that completely screwed me in terms of recording, and that is I lost my voice. I lost my voice for almost 2 weeks, and of course you can't record if you've got no voice. And once my voice came back, I was hesitant to... Come here, you piece of crap. I was hesitant to start recording again, just out of fear that it would put too much pressure back on my voice and I wouldn't be able to continue for too long. So I've let it rest. I've basically just let my voice rest and tried to plan as best I can around that. So I'm finally getting back into recording some stuff today. Hopefully this should go up on Monday, fingers crossed. That has left me in a bit of a state though, because a lot of stuff that I have planned was sort of timed, and I can't do that anymore. So I was going to build like a Christmas themed area and have, you know, the Christmas presents that we were getting. We can no longer get those, but I was going to have those and build a Christmas tree and build how we built the Halloween based area up on this sky island over here somewhere. Where is that? I was going to build a similar one, obviously be a lot smaller because there's not so much for Christmas. I was going to build something like that for the Christmas treasure that we were getting. But unfortunately, well, that's gone. We could also have moved in Santa Claus / Father Christmas / Old Saint Nick, whatever you want to call him. However, once again, he is a timed thing that has now gone. So that is out of the question. And then there is New Year's. I had some New Year's plans, and I can't do those anymore. It's all timed, and it's all... Get out of it, you piece. I don't want none of your business. It sucks. It really does suck quite badly that I've lost all this. Well, not so much I lost it, is that I never had the chance to do it anyway. So my voice is going already. Hopefully this is not a sign I'll have to quit early. But I do have other things planned, and as such I will be attempting to get on with those, such as what I'm doing now, and quickly just making this place look a little bit nicer. And then I'm going to change up how something looks here. Get out of it, you! I want none of this. I think it was a blood moon or something. Right, so I'm not doing this just to make this look nicer. I do have a plan here. You may have noticed we take out several forms of brick from a chest, and I'll explain that. I want to change this corrupted beach into a crimstone beach, although I guess it's not really a beach because there's been no sand here, it's just crimstone. And basically that will, by placing down 200 blocks of whatever this is called, crimstone, by placing down 200 blocks of crimstone, what I'm able to do is... I want that to be thicker. No, it'll be okay. What I can do with that is turn this into a crimstone biome, and that will allow me to not only just fight crimson enemies in this world, I think it will allow me to fight crimson enemies. I'm not sure, but the main reason I'm doing it is because I will have a crimstone biome that will basically allow me to summon the Brain of Cthulhu, even though we're not in a crimstone world. So that means when I do my, hey, look at me fighting every single boss, I can actually fight every single boss now because I'll be fighting the Brain of Cthulhu. And you may be wondering, Well, you said you're doing Crimstone. Why the hell are you putting down Lizard bricks? That's because I don't want it to spread. If you recall, Hallow, Corruption and Crimson can spread up to 3 blocks away. So what I'm doing is isolating the Crimstone that I'm going to put down with some Lizard bricks, because it matches this whole decor. And by putting this here, I prevent the Crimson from spreading down to the Corruption, or the Corruption spreading up to the Crimson. Now, if I have worked this out correctly, I should be left with about at least, or at most, 798 Crimstone blocks. I figured it should be about 3 layers deep to count as 200, so if we hit 798 or under, we're good. So it's just pile this across. I have to kill these guys at some point, just can't place bricks where they are. So yeah, I apologise if my voice still is not up to scratch. I have a drink on standby in case it craps out on me, but I'm going to attempt to record a whole bunch today. I've missed it. Hopefully I haven't lost my skills. Although saying that, I didn't really have any to begin with, did I? Speaking just basic English language was a struggle for me most of the time. Get out! Which is strange, considering I am English born and bred, yet I still do not have a firm grasp of the language, and I struggle on basic things. 798-ish I worked out. 798 is the magic number. Looks like it's not quite enough. Oh, it is! By 1 block. That was good. That was very good. Right, get out of it. So this is technically a Crimstone biome, but what I might do is just peel back this area a bit, and then I can have the Crimstone come out a bit, and I can make a nice lizard-looking staircase. Ah, look at that! Crimson enemies. Oops. Crimson enemies here now. That bodes well for us, because it means it's working. Although I did just dig away some stuff. Is that a Crimson block there? Did I place on my accident? Oh, it's copper. Guys. Freaking herpaderplings over here. Not liking that. Right, so what I want to do, just all you guys get away. I want to, it's very dark here. Dig up at this, like this, and put in a somewhat respectable looking staircase, and then I can just cover it with Crimstone. But obviously now the Crimson area is not big enough, so we're just getting regular enemies. But because I peeled this back, we can spread this out a bit further, so we get some more of this on. And then what we can do is, again, just make a nice little staircase. Please, guys, seriously, honestly, the thing that surprised me most about recording this is I remember how to control the freaking buttons. I know exactly what to press. It's a genuine surprise to me. And then, get out of it. We can, again, just do the old slow down, work around, stuff like that. Is that what I wanted? I want to trim away that one, and then that one, and that one. We're at 795, so that should... No, that's not right, is it? What have I done here? That one, and then that one. 797, so that should be okay. That should be enough to have Crimson enemies spawn. I don't see any though, so I don't think it's worked. Alright, okay, we'll just push it out a little bit further. That's all it's going to take. All it is going to take, in fact. One, let's put 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. And then this Crimstone can come up to there. And then there. And then there. Is that right? Is that an even looking state? It's so hard to tell because it's so dark. Do I have any torches on me? I don't. I have a lot of other random crap though. Alright, 791. This should be big enough. This should be big enough to have Crimson enemies spawn. I'll stand here for a second and see if any show up. Maybe it's because I was technically walking into the Corruption area. Or maybe it's because of this up here. Does the top layer count? Because, oh, there's some hairplings. Yeah, it's definitely working then. Right, what I'll do is I'll knock off this area here. because this is like an overhang and I don't want it. I don't like the look of this. Yeah, so I do have plans of things to do, although it's not as many plans as what I would have liked to have had. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We'll make do with what we have. Let's just start hammering away some of this stuff. Oh, nice. At some point as well, I mentioned it before, but I do want to get the axe, which is surprisingly not an axe. It is I think it's a hammer. 'Cause I want to get an upgrade to this hamush, which I do like the hamush, but I just need some like super fast hammer for really sort of rocketing through these back walls. Well, this isn't doing too bad, and to be honest, there's very few times I imagine that I'll be destroying any back walls, because most of my builds are done. I'll say most, that's probably a bit of a spoiler because I do have some things planned, I keep saying that, for builds in the future. Right, let's go home. Now, you may notice as I go through these chests here, a lot of them are full. I've got a lot of these maps to go through to get me some money, especially, oh, look at this hallowed armour. We've got some banners in there. Let's go up here. This is full of banners. This is full of banners. This is full of banners. This has got banners in it somewhere. Look, there's banners up here. There's just banners everywhere, and they're really, really eating into our inventory space, and I don't like it. So, we are going to build, I mentioned before, a trophy room, where we would put all the trophies that we earned from fighting the bosses. Now, we are still 3 trophies short, being Okram and... I put my fingers away, didn't I? Okram, Morningwood, and... Pumpkin. But that's okay, because we know the ones we're missing those 3. We can work around it by just basically adding that number to the trophies we've got and building the place accordingly. So I'll build a place, and this will be a let's build. After I finish recording this session, I'll do a let's build style of this, and I'll build a nice big building, and I'll put the trophies in it and save space for the trophies I don't have. And then I'll also start putting in all of these banners. All of these. Now originally this building here, I was going to layer the banners across the top and have them hanging between the chests. But there's just so many banners. And I'm not even talking about the multiples, I'm talking about the individual banners. There are just so many. There really are so many. Right, bin this. Those vitamins have +4 defense on them. I've got some ebonstone blocks. I think I'm full on the ebonstone blocks. Yeah, just get rid of them. I'm going to sell these vitamins. They're probably worth about gold, maybe. But with the +4 defense on them, I reckon they're going to be worth quite a lot. Who's left all these doors open? 2 gold. Look at this. Gwentor, I'm blaming you since it's mostly near you. You piece of crap, Gwentor. Nobody likes you. Right, move, bunny. So, right, we've done that. I want to light that place up. So let's get some torches out of the old torcheroo chest. So I try to fill this up whenever I get the opportunity. We'll take 99. Not sure if that's going to be the amount we need, but that will, in fact, no. We'll put that there. And some of the other things I want is from my excess chest. We want to take some mud blocks. 800, let's take 2,000-ish. I imagine would be about the right number. And we'll get on with the next quest that I want to do. Basically, this is all about making, getting all the bosses to my arena much quicker and much easier. So we've got the Brain of Cthulhu sort of spawning platform there. Good way to get ichor as well for future flasks of ichor. But, yeah, 2 things that are tricky to get to there are the Skeletron, because you have to kill the Dungeon Guardian guy and his house is over here. Now, we cannot move his house any closer to this arena because of the corruption. NPCs won't move into corrupted areas. So what I might do is look into removing the corruption from like here and placing in the house there somewhere. But also, underneath that, I built this absolutely disgustingly horrid looking makeshift walkway. I absolutely hate the look of, but I sort of said, you know, we're never really going to spend any time here, so it doesn't matter what it looks like. Well, I have not so much changed my mind as I have. I'm just going to dot touch around, I can tidy it up later.